What if a president, the youngest in all of Africa, disappeared for 48 hours, leaving his whole country scared and confused? Was he grabbed by enemies? Did he run away from his big job? Or was he chasing a secret so wild it could change everything? Hold on tight, because this story about Captain Ibrahim Traoré, gone for 2 whole days, will hook you and never let go. It's an African tale packed with mystery, bravery, and old Sahel magic, and what he was doing will make your eyes pop. Fast forward to September 2022, and Ibrahim, only 34 years old, does something huge, something that makes everyone cheer. He leads a group of soldiers to take over the government, kicking out the old leader, Paul-Henri Damiba, who wasn't helping anybody. The streets go nuts, people dance, wave signs with Ibrahim's face, and yell his name like he's a superstar. They call him the new Thomas Sankara, a hero who gave Burkina Faso big dreams years ago. Ibrahim doesn't just want to be the boss. He wants to fix everything. He tells foreign soldiers to get out, takes control of the country's gold mines so the money stays with the people, and teams up with Mali and Niger to make a strong group called the Alliance of Sahel States. His words are like a spark, lighting up hope in every heart, making folks believe in a free, proud Africa. But then, on April 28, 2025, something totally nuts happens. Ibrahim Traoré disappears. Gone. No sign, no call, no nothing. For 2 full days, Burkina Faso is a mess. People pack the streets of Ouagadougou, the capital, whispering, crying, asking, "Where's our leader?" News flashes on TV, "President missing." Posts on X go crazy, with some saying bad guys took him, others thinking foreign enemies wanted to shut down his plans. But the old storytellers, the griots who know the old ways, say something different. They say Ibrahim wasn't taken. He was called by the spirits of Africa's biggest heroes to a secret place only the bravest can find. Can you even imagine? A president stepping into a world of magic and mystery? You're glued to this story now, and it's about to get even crazier. The griots say it started the night before, April 27th. Ibrahim can't sleep. The problems of his country, bad guys attacking, kids with empty stomachs, outsiders trying to grab Africa's gold, feel like a heavy rock on his chest. In the quiet of his room, he hears a voice, soft but strong, like a whisper from the ground, "Ibrahim, come to us." It's not his friends or his guards, it's something old, something powerful, like the heartbeat of Africa. The old folks say it's the ancestors, heroes like Thomas Sankara, who fought for a free country, and Samori Touré, who stood up to huge empires, calling him to a hidden place called the Grove of Whispers. Ibrahim, brave as can be, doesn't wait. He sneaks out of his house, leaves his guards behind, and walks into the dark, following just the stars and that weird voice. The grove isn't just any place, it's deep in the forest, where giant baobab trees stand like wise old grandpas, their roots twisting like stories told forever. A shiny pool of water glows under the moon, showing the faces of heroes from way back, like a mirror to the past. But the ancestors don't just welcome Ibrahim, they give him 3 tough tests to prove he's got what it takes to lead. You're feeling this story, right? It's like you're right there with Ibrahim, stepping into that grove. Don't stop now, because it's about to get wild. The first test is all about being brave. A huge lion, with eyes like fire and a roar that shakes the ground, steps out of the shadows. "Beat me," it growls, "or your people are done for." Ibrahim's got no gun, no knife, just his heart and his hands. He dodges the lion's claws, jumps out of the way as it charges, and then grabs it, wrestling it to the dirt with all his strength. He doesn't hurt the lion. He looks into its eyes and sees the spirit of his people, strong and fierce. He calms the lion, and it bows to him, like it knows he's the real deal. The ancestors watch, nodding, but they've got more tests. The second test is about being smart. The stars in the sky form a question: what's a country's real treasure? Ibrahim stands by the glowing pool, thinking hard. Is it gold? Land? Power? No way. He sees his people's faces in the water, farmers working, kids laughing, moms smiling, and says, a country's treasure is its people, their love, their dreams, their togetherness. The stars light up like fireworks, and the ancestors clap, happy with his answer. But the third test, the test of giving something up, is the hardest. The ancestors show him a picture of Burkina Faso, peaceful, with green fields, happy kids, and proud people. What will you give up to make this real? They ask. Ibrahim's heart pounds. His power? His life? He kneels by the pool, hands shaking, and says, I'll give up my own comfort, my own dreams, everything for my people. The grove goes quiet. The ancestors smile. They know they've got their hero. You're hooked, aren't you? This story's pulling you in, and it's only getting bigger. For 2 full days, Ibrahim faces these tests, fighting his fears, his doubts, his own heart. He stands tall against the lion, answers the stars, and makes a promise that shows how much he loves his people. When he walks out of the grove on April 30th, he's not the same guy. He's stronger, smarter, his eyes shining with a fire that could light up the whole Sahel. He heads back to Ouagadougou, and the people go wild, cheering, crying, hugging each other to see their leader alive. But what did he bring back from that grove? The griots whisper about a secret, a plan, maybe even a map to a hidden pile of gold so big it could make Africa strong and free. Ibrahim doesn't talk about the grove or the spirits. Instead, he gets to work. He calls a secret meeting with the leaders of Mali and Niger, Assimi Goïta and Abdourahmane Tiani. In a small room with no windows, they sit together, talking late into the night, planning to make their countries a powerhouse, a shield against bad guys and outsiders who want to take Africa's riches. Ibrahim makes big moves, new rules to keep Burkina Faso's gold for its people, schools for every kid, tools for farmers to grow food, and homes for families who've lost everything. The people see hope, real hope, like a bright light after a long, dark night. But not everyone's happy. Big countries, used to taking Africa's gold and resources, see Ibrahim as a problem. They spread fake videos online, making it look like he says bad stuff, trying to make people turn against him. But the people of Burkina Faso know better. They trust their leader. They love him. They believe in him. You're deep in this story now, and it's pulling you deeper with every word. Let's go back to that grove of whispers, because the griots can't stop talking about it. They say it's a place where time feels weird, like the world holds its breath. The baobab trees whisper secrets, their leaves rustling like they're telling stories of old heroes. The pool in the center isn't just water, it's a window to the past, showing the faces of warriors who fought for Africa's freedom. The lion wasn't just a beast, it was the spirit of courage, testing Ibrahim to see if he could face fear head-on. The stars didn't just ask the question, they carried the wisdom of hundreds of years, waiting for Ibrahim to prove he gets his people's heart. And the sacrifice? It wasn't just words, it was a promise that Ibrahim would live for his people, not for himself. The griots say the ancestors didn't just test him, they gave him a gift, a vision of Africa standing tall, free from chains, shining like the sun. Some say they showed him a map, not on paper, but in his mind, a map to hidden riches, not just gold, but the strength of his people, the power of their unity. When Ibrahim left the grove, he carried that vision like a torch, ready to light the way for his country. Back in Ouagadougou, he didn't tell anyone about the grove, but his actions spoke louder than words. He built roads to connect villages, dug wells for clean water, and trained soldiers to keep the land safe. He sat with kids in new classrooms, laughing as they read their books, and walked with farmers in their fields, promising them tools to grow more food. The people saw a leader who cared, who fought, who never gave up. You're feeling that fire, right? This story's got you wrapped up. And it's not slowing down. But the fight isn't easy. Bad guys keep attacking, burning villages, trying to scare people. Big countries keep pushing, wanting Burkina Faso's gold, its land, its power. They spread more lies, make more fake videos, try to make Ibrahim look bad. But the people don't believe the lies. They see Ibrahim working hard, building schools, fixing roads, giving them hope. They remember the stories of old heroes, like Sundiata Keita, who faced impossible odds to build an empire, or Queen Amina, who led armies with a warrior's heart. Ibrahim is like them, a hero for a new time, fighting for a new dream. The griots say the ancestors are still watching, guiding him, whispering in the wind when he needs them. Every night, Ibrahim looks at the stars, remembering the grove, remembering his promise. He travels to Mali and Niger, meeting with their leaders, planning ways to make the Sahel strong. He talks to farmers about new seeds, to teachers about new books, to kids about their big dreams. He stands up to big countries, saying, Africa's riches are for Africa's people. The crowds cheer, waving flags, singing his name, their hearts full of hope. But the griots warn that the story isn't over. Ibrahim's enemies are still out there, plotting, waiting. Will he keep his promise? Will he build the Africa he saw in the grove? Nobody knows yet. But this tale of a president who vanished for 48 hours and came back with a fire in his soul is one for the ages. It's a story of courage, of heart, of a man who faced the unknown and came back stronger. It's a story that belongs to Burkina Faso, to Africa, to all of us who dream of a better world. You're hooked, and you know it. This tale is alive. burning bright, calling you to keep it going, to share it, to believe in the power of a people, the power of a dream.